Hello and welcome to the Scratch tutorial. Today we're going to talk about some very cool things that we can do in Scratch, that is pen extension. So our learning objective today is to draw the basic shapes using pen extension in Scratch. Success criteria is that you'll be able to understand different coding blocks for pen extension, to be able to center your sprite. That's very important and very like a different thing that you will learn today. And you'll be able to program your sprite to draw a square. And if you will get enough time, then will program us your will program the sprite to draw a rectangle. So these are our success this is our success criteria, and these are the things that we're going to do today. So first of all, going to the Scratch window, basic sprite cat is there, but as I've told you, we're going to use pen extension. So first of all, go to the extension button, add extension, and here you can see the pen extension to draw your sprites. Now you can see the pen extension is available here. Okay, these are different codes that we're going to use to draw our sprite. um, you can use any simple background if you want to, or if you want to use only black, only the white background for the black lines over it, you can use that one. It's up to you. Sprite, I'm going to use a pen. Okay, so I've got a pencil, I'm going to use this one. Okay, so as I've told you before, so the first thing is to add the pen extension. You have already added your pen extension. The second thing that you're going to do is to be able to center your sprite. Now, what does it mean? I'm going to do pen down, and then I'm going to use motion to move 10 steps. So with the pen down, when you move 10 steps, it will draw a line of 10 steps. Instead of 10 step, I'm going to make it 50 steps so that it's more visible. Let's run the code. You can see the code here. Okay, if you look at the pencil is, I'm going to zoom it in so that's more visible. Okay, so if you look at the code closely, you can see that the line is being drawn from the center of the pencil. The reason for this is that by default means like from start, by default, all the sprites are centered from their center. Okay, um, I'm gonna use motion and make it rotate. Okay, so if it rotates, you can see it is rotating on its center. It's not rotating at the from the edge or from the nib of the pen. But when we are going to draw, we will wish to draw the lines from the nib of the pen. How can we do that? Let's go to the costumes. Okay, so yes guys, we're going to center our pencil one more time. We're going to try to center our pencil. I've selected my full pencils. I'm dragging it up until I'll make the nib stay at the center of this square piece. Can you see that? Now you can see even here in this stage, the pen nib is just above the blue line. If you want to make it a little closer, you can make it a little closer, but it seems okay for me. Same thing, I'll show you again how to do this thing. I'm clicking on magic wand and I'm going to make it center. When you click on this magic wand, I'm going to select it all. So when you select your magic wand, you can see this small plus sign here. It's not very visible in this screen, but when you're working on your own screen, it might be visible for you. Now you can see here, I'm putting my magic wand above, and I'm gonna make it a little tilted, and I'm again gonna make it move up because I want my magic wand to be centered at this end. Once it is done and you're satisfied, you can see it here. So this is how you center your sprite. Okay, you can center your any sprite, like not only pencil or magic wand, you can even center your cat. Even your cat, even any of the sprite, it's actually centered from its center. So you can actually change the center of rotation for that sprite. Now if you look at magic wand, if I put it at rotation, you can see the center of rotation is okay. So here now the center of rotation is different. Same thing for your pencil. If I'll rotate your pencil, I'm going down, and I'm going to choose my pencil now. So you can see here, if I rotate the pencil now, it's going to rotate on its center of the center of rotation of the pencil is changed. And I've already told you how to change the center of rotation. Now it's up to you. You want your pencil posed like this or like this. Once you're done and you're satisfied, we can start working on our first program. Okay. Okay, so let's check our success criteria. We have already done our pen extension, and then we are able to center our sprite. The third thing we're gonna do is to draw a square. Okay, the first one is erase all. Erase all is used to erase everything that is being drawn here before. So when I have chosen erase all for initialization, like for start of my program, just to make sure that in start everything is at perfect situation. So when I click here, you can see everything old will be erased. Then I'm saying pen down. Pen down means that uh, look here, when I click on erase all, it's erasing everything. Pen down means that we're ready to start writing. Pen down alone won't do anything. Pen down alone means that you just put your pen on the paper, but you're not drawing anything. So you can see there is nothing, just a dot there. Now, if I move 50 steps, then pen down will be able to draw 50 steps line, as you can see. Now I'm going back here. I'm going to remove my magic wand. I was using it just to make you understand how to change the center of rotation of a sprite. Okay, next I'm gonna make a square. Now, what is a square? A square is a 2D picture in which all four sides are equal. So it means if I have done move 50 steps, then I should rotate at an angle of 90 degree and draw another 50 steps. So let's go to angles. How will you change the angles? Motion and turn 90 degree. Okay, so I'm gonna choose turn 90 degree. I'm using clockwise direction, so it means every time I'm gonna use clockwise direction. Then I'm gonna move 50 steps again. Okay, and then again I'm gonna use turn clockwise 90 degree. Okay, let's run it and see the code. You can see I have drawn the two lines, but the square has four lines and all the four sides are equal, so it means I have to turn 90 degree again. Oh, sorry, before I turn 90 degree, I have to move 50 steps again. I'm choosing 50 steps so that it's more visible as compared to that 10 steps. And then I'm doing turn 15 degree again, not turn 50 degree, turn 90 degree. Okay, so you can see one line, two line, three line, and the last line is needed, that is again move 50 steps. It should help me finish my program. Let's do it again. So erase all, and you can see my square is ready. Now, if you look at at this program closely, you might have observed that it's the same code that's being repeated. Move 50 steps, turn 90 degree. Then again move 50 steps, turn 90 degree. Then again move 50 steps. So almost same or similar code is being repeated. How many times? Four times. So instead of writing the same code several times, we have a very useful control structure, and the name of that control structure is repeat loop. We can, instead of writing and dragging all the code four times, we can just write down repeat four times the same code, and it will serve the purpose. I'm just gonna run it for you so that you can see it's making a perfect square, and I can delete all the extra code. Once you're done, let's explore more pen extensions. So if I go to pen extensions now, we have already used erase all, and it means erasing everything. Okay, so when I press erase all, it will erase everything from my window. We have already used pen down and repeated to draw it a square. After pen down, there is pen up. Pen up is just like you have finished your writing and you don't wanna draw anything, so you will do pen up. So what actually happens after pen up, if you will move 10 steps, it won't draw any line. I'll show you like that, or move any steps. With pen down, if we were moving, it was drawing a line. Now if I'm say move 10 steps or minus, I'm making minus 50 so that it can go backward. So what will happen? It will go backward, but it won't draw anything. Look here, if I'm running only this code, pen up and move minus 50. So you can see the pen has moved minus 50 steps, but it has not drawn a single line. Same thing I'm going to do here. So it has drawn a square and then moved away from the square minus 50 steps with the pen up. So it has not drawn any stuff. Okay. Let's go back to different code blocks of pen to explore more. After pen down and pen up, we're going to do set pen color to. By default, the color you can see it's blue. You can change the color. So before I do pen down, I can actually change the color and I can choose a color of my choice. So for example, if I want to choose a red color, I can choose color 0 here and then I increase the saturation, how much dark do I want and how much brightness do I want. So once you have chosen, that will be the color that you will be using to draw next time. Then it is change pen colors. So for example, if you want to draw every time with a different color, you can choose, you can change the pen color by 10. It means that, for example, the first time you're drawing it's red color and the next time you're going to draw and you want to draw a different color, then you can do change pen color. So it won't be red, it will be a little darker shade of red. Let's do it and see. So for example, this is first time you have drawn and now you want to change the pen color to 10. No, I'm sorry, it's not set pen color, change pen color. So you're saying change pen color by 10. Now it should be a shade of red. Let's do it again. So it is an orangish shade of red. Okay. uh, you can change from 10, instead of 10 you can do even 30 to make it look different. I'm putting my sprite in the center. I'm going to run all the code again so you can see it's now green. Okay, so it's changing the shade every time, it's adding more like 30 plus this red color shade. You can also set the pen color by 50. It's like instead of choosing the color you are giving it an RGB color name. So for example, when I say 40 and I'll run it, you can see it's like that. I'm removing all the colors so that you can see how does it work now. So I'm changing set pen colors to 40. So this is pen color 40 green. If instead of 40 I'm using 50, what will be the pen color? Okay, so 50 is also a shade of green. If I'm choosing, let's say 100, set pen color to 100, so 100 is a reddish shade. If I'm choosing set pen color to 10, so you can explore and tweak as much as you want. Okay. And the last thing is change pen size or set pen size. Change pen size means that you're going to change to the original size, and set pen size means you're setting an original size. So I'm setting original size. Right now it's original size is 1. If I make it 2, it will become a little bigger and a little darker, like thicker nib. You can see it's a 2. If you want to change it further, instead of 2, you can make it maybe 5 to see a very thicker pen. I'm going to put it here so that you can see. So this is pen size 5. That's all. These are all the fun and interesting things about pen. You can explore, you can do whatever you want to do. So this was how to draw a square. Don't forget to put an event here. So when you put an event, I'm putting flag here, and I have a better idea. You can actually, for square, you can use when S is pressed for square. It will help you that next time when you're going to draw the rectangle, so when R is pressed it will draw a rectangle, when S is pressed from the keyboard it will draw a square. I'm also going to name my project as draw square. Okay, when I press